And here we go. It's time for a little Shining Force 2. I'm so excited. Are you? Are you excited, though? Are you excited? Okay. Just giving everyone a second to react. See that Shining Force is indeed on the offering. Yeah, we doing this. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, when we last left off, you're finally here. You look so confused. You don't know why you're here. Yes, I used a spell on you. Where are you going? You can't escape from this mystery forest unless you help me. What you gonna do? By the way, who are you? Ziggy, yes, I knew it. Now, good luck. You've no time to waste. And indeed, we don't. So, welcome back to Shining Farce, the greatest game ever named Shining Force 2. Ever. We rejoin our tactical combat game here as we are now encroaching on the territory of the bird god Volcanon. We're not really encroaching. We're going to visit him. But turns out there's all these monsters. Hobgoblins and witches mixing with priests and evil smokes. It's terrible. It's a terrible world where all these things get together and work as a team. But not much we can do about it except fight it off. So, it's been a little while. I've really missed coming back to play this because it's really fun to narrate. I forget a lot of how ridiculous the some of the writing is. It's fun. It's a fun game. But I was sick for the better part of a week. I'm still even a little congested, I'm sure you can hear. But nevertheless, we're going to give this a try. So moving up our front line, because I'm always a big fan of having our front line take all the hits. All right, we're still not controlling Peter ourselves, that little phoenix person. Unfortunately, this means that he's rather crappy. Peter's a great character who we should be very happy to have on our team. But at this juncture, I should say, not too strong. All right, Chester, first attack. Doing a solid half of the damage to the Hobgoblin there. Pretty sure just a battle ago, the Hobgoblin was the boss enemy. Now it's just the super common melee unit that I'll be fighting for a couple battles. Funny how that works, eh? Oh, I don't know what my wizard was doing in the front there. Well, he just got hurt for 9. Chester will get hurt for less, I'm sure. 5. Anyway, not a big deal. We can easily heal that up with Kazan. Or rather, with Sarah on Kazan. Sadly, I'm now kind of bottlenecked out of going any further. So I can't move Jahab to fight, or Vlad the tortoise person. But I can shoot people with... No, not at this range. Even May is too far back to shoot with her bow and arrow. But Peter can scoot right in there and attack. Okay, 8 damage. Perfect. We'll use Blaze 2 for the sweet AoE damage on 2 targets, and he should get the kill on Hobgoblin number 1 there. Only, no. I wonder why the other goblin only took 8. It's usually pretty consistent with how much damage it does on every unit, unless they have some sort of magic resistance. So it's weird that the 8 and 10 was a variance there. Okay, we've now knocked that Hobgoblin down to very low levels so that a character like Slade or Vlad can finish it off. No worries. Speaking of which, still trying to go by the... I mean, Slade does respectable damage now. He just went up to level 14. Defense, attack, agility, health, all went up by 1. Which isn't bad, but isn't exactly knocking me out of my seat, I should say. Throw a little heal on Chester. There he goes. We don't want to send Vlad in front line there because that witch can take him out in one hit with her magic, which would be quite unfortunate. Instead, she's going to melee Ziggy. Oh, 2 times for 4 damage. Not too much damage. Peter's going to swoop in. Shout at her. Peter became level 11. That's good. He was really falling behind there at level 10. Like, I consider characters at 12 kind of underleveled at this point. So Slade does as much damage as Chester to a Hobgoblin right now. Oh. Peter dodged that Hobgoblin's attack. We'll have Ziggy take out this witch, hopefully. Because Ziggy, now that I mention it, is also at level, now 13. HP up by 2, attack up by 1, defense up by 1. I guess 2 HP is a good number. He shoots the Hobgoblin for 6 damage. Refreshing. Poor Vlad cannot reach that Hobgoblin, which I don't think he could even take out. But it does kind of suck that I can't even reach him. So we'll let Jihad have a swing at the old Hobbo. 7 damage. Didn't take him out. Peter will do it. Technically, Peter could really use the XP more than even Vlad could. And anyway, there's still plenty of enemies left to fight here. We're going to try and form back up here. Put the melee characters back out in front. Those priests are a new enemy, so I don't think they're going to do too much damage, but you just never know. That poor little turtle is so slow. Alright, let's see how much this Death Monk does. Oh, he's casting Blast. So Blast is a priest spell that even Sarah recently has, and its main feature is it allows you to do a consistent amount of damage, which, as a priest, sometimes you want. It's usually far more reliable than the actual damage that the priest can do. Now, these monks can heal themselves, which is okay, because then we can sort of farm experience for a little while. Although that is kind of boring. And you're here for the narrations, most likely. Oh, Slade will assassinate that monk, dealing 11 damage. He's pretty strong right now. May takes a shot at that hobgoblin for 6 damage. Archers have never been my favorite class in this game. Sometimes they're really handy and will get a nice snipe off. And you know, it's nice that they have so much range. But they're just not very strong, really. Peter, always moving ahead one space. Not very helpful. Jahaz's going to go and take a swing with his axe. Deals 7 damage to the hobo. And once again, Vlad cannot reach to make an attack. Knock its hit points down even further with Kazan. I mean, I can just feed that kill to whoever now, really. Kazan just leveled up to 13. HP, MP, Agility, and learned Dispel. Dispel, I believe, silences, which is kind of a niche ability. So we're basically sending Chester in to, I guess, go command it. Well, Chester's a badass on this Shining Force team. Like, let's be fair. He's basically carried us so far almost the whole way through the game. Maybe perished once. Hobgoblin is electing to attack Kazan, which is a fair choice. He's a weak robe-wearing fellow. Toss a little heal on him. But I'm hoping, with 2 hit points, Vlad can take him out to finish him off. Kazan recovers 9 hit points. That's a good heal. Sarah earned 10 experience points. I remember when she was doing like 4 or 5 damage. I guess she can has blast now, so she can do at least 6. Hey, Hobgoblin got damaged by 3. Good job, Vlad. 44 experience. Didn't level up, though. So we still got to feed Vlad some kills. Let's take Vlad on the down team. Archers do respectable damage, like, don't get me wrong. Oh. This might be a big mistake. Death Archer. Oh, 12 damage. Like I said, Chester's a badass, so we're going to just move him right into melee these two guys all by himself. Level 14. Leveled up off of 14 experience. That's like nothing to him. Not even a big deal. Slade's going to slip in here and start stabbing this monk in the sides. And what else? Okay, this monk's going to heal himself. You can hit Chester all you want, friend. That's death on 4 legs. Coming for you. Man, I really wish I could reach him with Vlad. May keeps getting a solid 10 experience every time she gets a turn, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. She's not leveling up very fast, though. Anyway, Jaha's going to come in and deal with this Death Archer fellow. Critical hit for 10 damage. Jaha levels up to 13, HP up, attack up, defense up by 2, agility went up by 1. Not so bad. I forgot that Cloud was there. Maybe not the best idea to send Slade in pretty much by himself. Chester, meanwhile, ably handling those 2 enemies. Here comes Vlad. He's probably not going to do 15 damage. No, not even close. Earns 9 experience points. I don't like using heal 2, since all it does is give you a bit more range, but she couldn't reach him, so if she wants to heal him, that's how it happens. Chester is a beast. Anyway, enemy healers will generally just heal themselves forever. So you got to either overwhelm them or just let them run out of heal power. I have a feeling they're going to double team Kazan here. Oh, he dodged. Perfect. Good job, Kazan. Oh, he's actually going to heal the other unit. Isn't that interesting? 10 hit points recovered. Bring that Death Archer back to full. This monk is going to walk over here and attack Chester for some reason. Oh, 9 damage. Chester. Maybe I was wrong, friend. I really should just take him out, yeah? Probably. Death Monk was defeated. 32 experience points to Ziggy. We can totally feed that kill to Vlad. Yeah, here it comes. Evil Cloud. Oh, 14 damage to Kazan. That's quite a bit of damage for Kazan. Chester here down to 11, and I'm not even worried about it. Like, not even a little. I could pull him back, like whatever I need to do. He'll definitely be acting before any of those chumps do. Sarah levels up to 12. That's really good. She is starting to lag behind. Absolutely, if she's only now getting to 12. What am I fighting here? The Evil Cloud is probably the heaviest hitting thing, so we'll take it out first. Little Vlad cannot reach the Hobgobbo, which will attack May. May has a lot of hit points, which is a nice feature about her as an archer. She's also the only archer I'll be getting for quite a while. So Get used to her. Okay, now Kazan can't actually make it out of their range, really. So I'm just going to hit them with the heaviest magic I've got and hope for the best. Oh, I got the Death Monk, so that's something. 41 experience, no level up. And the Death Archer will now finish him off. Almost certainly, unless he dodges. Like that. Casualties on both sides. We are on ouch difficulty, by the way, though, if you're just joining us, so don't judge me too harshly. I don't want Chester getting that XP. Slade does 10 damage at least. Yes. May takes a shot at this witch and takes her down. 10 damage. Only 29 experience, no level up. Gosh darn it, May. We're getting to a point now where you have to start asking yourself questions like, who's the first person I'm going to take off of my team? I'm like, I'm not really sure with this current setup who that might be. It would almost certainly be Vlad. No offense to the actual Vlad if he is listening. Just because, as cool as his character is, he's not the strongest. You kind of have to babysit him through the whole game. Even once he's evolved, he doesn't quite gain as much defense as he used to. Evolved. I mean, has been promoted. That's definitely the wrong nomenclature on that. You know what? We've been talking about Blast. Let's see what it looks like when we use it. It'll look the same. It looks like 6 damage. Oh, I don't want to take the Death Archer out before Vlad gets his experience. Here we go. Yeah. Hobgoblin got damaged by 3. Defeated. 45 experience. Became level 13. Attack up by 2. That's good. Defense up by 1. Agility up by 1. But no HP up. Poor Chester. So hurt. This archer's going to be a complete dick and take a snipe at Sarah, doing 13 damage. So we'll let Archthief Slade take him out. Death Archer was defeated. Oh, Slade leveled up to 15. Slade is now officially the highest level character on my party. How can you defeat devils? Ah, you have the jewel of evil around your neck. It's you, Ziggy. We've been waiting for you. Ziggy, did you hear that? He said he'd been waiting for you. Why do the devils want you? Okay, I guess that's just a question that's going to be left unanswered. Who are you? Beto is only for birdmen. Don't be so uppity. Oh, you were... Sir Peter. Sorry, Sir Peter. Welcome back. Volcanon is waiting. That's strange. I just realized, why are you flying guard? Did something happen? Well, the devils invaded recently. Devils? Yes, the devil army. Strong, greater devils broke Volcanon's sacred barrier. But don't worry, Volcanon defeated all the devils. We could just do a pop-up Shining Force minute for a second. It should be more like this, an actual, like, triangle. Rectangle? Shapes. Volcanon is Peter's god that we were traveling all this way to talk to, because we've always wanted to talk to a god before. The devils we fought must have been part of that army. You met some other devils? Oh. Stop. We already defeated them. That's great, but we'll go and make sure, just in case. We're going to Polka Village to patrol. Peter, please see King Beto. Yeah, Peter. Ziggy, let's go. I'll introduce you to King Beto. That's probably coming through real loud. Okay, so welcome to this area. It's some sort of volcano. We need to at least set up a secret character in here. So set your PVRs for that one. You'll notice I'm checking out all these ledges for something. We definitely need to go see that guy, because he's the one that lets me revive my characters. And as you recall, Kazan's dead. Welcome. Your desire will be fulfilled. Let me investigate all of you. Gosh, Kazan's exhausted. But I can recall the soul. It'll cost you 130 gold coins, okay? Yeah, that is okay. A little song plays and Kazan survived. Do you have another desire? No. Be careful, the light is always on your side. Indeed, the light is always on my side, but the next thing we're going to do is buy some weapons. What's up, boy? We guarantee all items to be in good condition. Okay, so I think we got long swords the last time. I know Chester's using a spear right now, so the steel lance is probably better than what he's packing. No idea if that's a proper upgrade for Jaha, or if I already got one. Pretty sure these rods need to be equipped on all my folks. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not sure who needs what. Ooh, deals. Okay, enough. Stop talking to that guy. Look at your things. Okay, so he's got a longsword. She's got a bronze rod. He's got a hand axe. So he needs the axe. He needs the lance. I might need to check. I feel like there's an upgrade on dagger. Oh, he's got a power ring he's not wearing, too. I think Vlad needs the power ring. Fascinating. There, that boosts Vlad's attack by like 5, so he should hit a bit harder now. Oh, shucks. Okay, so the first thing we want is a steel lance for Chester. The next thing we want is a middle axe for Jaha. Following this, we'd like a knife for Slade. An iron arrow for May. Now that boosts her attack by 5, which is pretty nice. And that's it for now. Just Tidy up the old inventory here. Again, it's tempting to keep the spear, but we don't need it. I actually also think it's not a stupid idea to buy an additional longsword. I think our next character, though they are a sword wielder, they only come equipped with a middle sword, which I think we can all agree is pretty bogus. So, we're picking up a longsword on this drive. Let's give it to Jaha for now. Yep, that's okay. Thank you, come again. There's items, but I think we want to go up another level.
I'm bored. I want to go out. How wonderful it would be to fly on such a beautiful day.
Okay, that was not what I was looking for. Let's try over here. Nope. It's on one of those ledges, folks. I kid you not. Go up another set of stairs. Oh, this must be King Beto. Yes, the greater devil was very strong, but God Volcanon swept away all the devils.
What about the greater devil?
He fled.
Can't you track him? We must capture him before he regains his strength.
Did they come from Grans Island? I have no idea who's talking here. This game is racist against bird people.
I think so. Well, maybe he died, but beware of another attack. Watch carefully.
Who are they talking about, I wonder?
Peter! Peter!
No, that can't be his voice. That's our next character, by the way. What should Luke's voice be? Oh, spoiler alert. That character is Luke. Well, he's definitely a Birdman. Maybe I could try to make him Harvey Birdman. Peter!
Luke, how have you been? King Beto, you look well.
Peter, my friend, how was your journey?
A little rough.
Let me introduce my friend. This is Ziggy. He's from Grans, and...
I know. He's a pupil of Astral of Grand Seal.
How do you know that?
Sir Astral told me.
What? Did you go to Grand Seal?
As Volcanon's messenger. And I heard that somebody unsealed Zayon. Grand's people caused a big problem. Zayon might destroy the world.
Sorry to interrupt, but is he that strong?
Zayon is the king of the devils.
Peter, you'd better go see Volcanon. Volcanon? It may calm him down to see Peter.
Oh, is he angry? Maybe later.
Never mind later. He's been waiting for you.
Oh, yeah? Okay, I'm going. Ziggy, follow me.
Peter, are you taking Ziggy with you?
Of course, why not?
He thinks the people of Grand Seal are.
King Beto, I think Ziggy has to see Volcanon. He should talk to him.
You're right. Peter, go ahead.
Okay, anyway, let's go.
Anyway, let's check out on some ledges for some little bird people. No, eh? Well, maybe we have to do it later, like after this conversation. Anyway, we're going to meet Volcanon, you guys. That's super exciting. Look at all these bird people. Oh, Peter demanded to go first.
God, Volcanon, I'm back.
What do you think of God would sound like?
Welcome back, Peter. You look well.
Yeah, I am. This trip was very interesting.
That's good. What made it interesting?
I met a lot of people that live on the ground. They help each other. I made some friends.
Wonderful. It must have been a good experience for you.
I've brought a friend. This is Ziggy. He's from Grans.
Oh, an earthquake.
Grand Seal. People of Grans Island caused a serious, deadly problem for the world.
Shakety shake, shake, shake.
Volcanon?
They awakened Zeon, the legendary devil. I've been protecting all the ground-dwelling people. I can't forgive them for this.
Earthquakes.
Volcanon, please calm down. Ziggy's not the person who did it.
Everybody who lives on the ground is responsible. They have to solve this by themselves.
What should Ziggy do?
My protection ceases now. He must face the devils on his own.
Man, this guy loves earthquakes.
But even the greater devils are as strong as you.
Northern guy says, hi, what up, my dude? A sub, Raj? I think I pronounced that right. I'm old and out of touch with what you youngsters say sometimes. Not much. Doing a little Shining Force. Finally think I can do it with the cold being gone.
If all the humans are annihilated, that's okay. It's their destiny.
That's some Old Testament bird business right there. Earthquakes.
I want them to show me courage. They must reseal the devil again.
Then please give some advice to Ziggy.
Ziggy, believe in the power of the jewel. It belongs to both the light and the darkness. It shows the true power when the light and darkness are as one. You may go now. I don't want to see anybody until Zeon is defeated.
Volcanon? Ziggy, we'll defeat that devil by ourselves. I didn't know he was such a cold-hearted god. Okay, I'll help you. I'll go with you to reseal the devil.
Peter the Finnick has joined the farce. Now, spoiler alert, Peter upgrades into a much cooler Phoenix. But Peter is the first of a few characters who joins the Force and then is actually, like, permanently following Bowie, a.k.a. Ziggy, around on the map. I don't want to spoil who the other ones are. Oh, I guess we got to talk to these chump lords again. Just King Beto, I suppose.
God Volcanon has forsaken the people of the earth. Are you going to kill Zeon as he demanded?
Yeah.
You're a man of honor. Why don't you go see Creed?
That's a terrible band.
He's an ex-greater devil. He may give you some information.
Definitely do not want to go see Creed.
You must travel along the river to get to Creed's mansion.
Maybe Polka has a raft for you. Tell the mayor to prepare a raft.
Yes, sir.
And then Luke flies away.
Peter, please help Ziggy. Good luck, Ziggy. Something happened in North Paramecia. I saw a strange cloud.
Okay, here we go. So, now many of you might walk right past this little bird child hanging out here.
I had a dream last night. I flew. Watch, I can fly.
Oh,
Strange. That didn't work. Stay there. I know I can fly.
oh man. No, little dude, it's not work. Okay.
See, I told you I can fly.
Sort of.
That's not the guy I thought it was. That's like a tease you character. Let's try this kid again.
I'm bored. I want to go out. How wonderful it would be to fly on such a beautiful day.
Maybe I have to come out back here after the next battle. Gosh, this is complicated and specific.
We need a lot of hot water to treat these injured men. I've been standing here all day.
Yeah, standing over a pot of water is tough, but not as tough as lying bleeding out in bed. That's my estimate. Okay, well, we come back here one more time. I hope our little friend is out to play on that last time. For now, we'll proceed to the next battle and pray. So this is one of many maps that existed just for me to have a battle on it. There's really no point that I have to go over it again.
But those soldiers are cowards.
Be quiet. Oh, wow. My comrades.
You're our captive. Don't force me to kill you. No more funny business. You can't resist us. Now, give me that injured boy.
Okay, so here's another new character. We actually met him last week. We're going to try to give him a little bit of a Tom Waitsy flair, I think. Well, I mean, probably not really Tom Waitsy. We'll give it a try. Have a little sip of the old soda.
Don't listen to him.
Oh, wow. It's just one guy coming out to help.
I'll help you fight against the devils in the guard, Oddler. You.
Oh, Ziggy, Peter.
Luke, why are you here?
I came here to get a raft for you. The people of Polka are being controlled by these devils. They deceived me.
Prince Luke, I'm sorry. Vulcans won't fight. Please let me join you.
Geralt the Wolfman has joined the farce. Geralt's a pretty strong combatant. I don't know how good he is on defense, but he's definitely a good hitter. A solid hitter. Wouldn't be surprised if he stays on my team for the whole thing. Great. Don't forget me. Oh, he took a hit.
You still dare to resist us? For that you shall die.
Now, this is kind of a tough fight, if I remember correctly. Like, I could very well move in the wrong direction and get creamed. If memory serves, somebody, I think, in that clump. Like, you'll notice the actual dwarf character that was calling the shots there, and and his brutes aren't even in this fight. It's a completely different assembly of nameless monsters. But maybe, just maybe, there's somebody in this bunch, this mage maybe, that if you take them out, you win the combat. Actually, they have a new mage and a new priest character. They also have zombies, which we haven't seen yet, but I'm going to bet an improvement over the hobgoblins that we've fought so far. An evil smoke or two. Now, normally when I do this fight, I usually creep around the back here like that and end up fighting a smaller amount of guys, but I think we're going to be bold and take the right this time. Gotta remember, Chester is now not armed with a spear weapon. Alright, our new Tom Waitsy sounding Wolfman will move up to the front there. Geralt moves quick. He does solid damage. I mean, he's no Chester. But he also doesn't need weapons, so he's a more affordable version of Chester. An economical Chester, we'll call him. Jaha has a new axe, and he's ready for blood. Turtle Vlad moves into position. May moves up. Maybe too much. Gotta remember who everybody is and what they do. I can finally control Peter myself. He definitely needs some kills scooped into his mouth directly. So this first little bit is going to be largely about doing that. We're going to hit this Hobgobbo down to 7 hit points. That's now what I'm going to call Peter food. That zombie is probably going to be a little bit hardier, a little harder to take out. Geralt the Wolfman starts at 13. That's pretty much rank and file. It's not like great, but it's not awful. The Hobgobbo immediately moves to attack Kazan, dealing 9 damage. He'll be able to survive another hit, but probably not 2 other hits. Still need to also get Slade and Vlad a level, despite the fact that I'm going to be feeding Peter kills for a little bit here. I almost forgot what I was doing for a second and almost killed that guy with Ziggy. Ziggy just got damaged by 8. Oh. Ended her turn too far from the target. Zombie moves up to attack May. Oh, wow. 14 damage. That zombie hit hard. Oh, he might actually kill that now with his new power ring and recent level up. So we're going to move them off to deal with that flank. Okay. So Jaha with his new weapon does about 12 damage to that zombie. I hope Peter can knock this guy out. He sure can. 12 damage. Peter does a lot of damage, even though he's level 11. Yeah, he just leveled up to 12. Attack increased by 2, defense up by 1, agility up by 1. Peter, you can take Peter off the team, but you'd basically be stupid too. I would say right now, if I had to guess who I was going to take off my team, May would probably be the first name. Although I think Geralt and Luke will make up my last 2. They're both characters I'll pick up this fight. And Luke would also be a contender for character that I probably would not keep on my team for very long. So you have heard it here first, folks. It's either Luke or May for first removal from the team. May's about to die here. Oh, she dodged. Great job, May. Oh, the zombie got a second attack and killed her anyway. That's a lucky zombie. Okay, well, crap. We'll just send Chester all alone off to go fight these enemies. Dealing 13 damage right off the bat to that archer. Zombie moves up to attack Geralt the Wolfman. Geralt got damaged by 7. Way less than May would take. Oh, Chester's getting surrounded by bad guys here. Taking a hit from a hobgoblin. Jaha would absolutely kill that zombie. So we're going to move him out and over to start helping Chester. Ooh, who took 12 damage and got poisoned. Awful. Just awful. We'll move Ziggy in to help. Ziggy does a fresh 10 damage to that zombie. Sarah can't do anything but watch. Vlad moves in to attack the zombie, dealing 7 damage, earning 12 experience points. Evil Cloud moves up. We're going to have Peter take down this zombie real quick. Damaged by 12. Wow. 49 experience points. Still doesn't level up. That's quite the little cluster of baddies there. Oh. The Hobgoblin immediately moves to attack Kazan and doesn't defeat him, thankfully. This archer, though, absolutely will. Okay. Too bad, Kazan. You're crying for Sir Howl in heaven right now, buddy. Super damaged Chester will move back to where Sarah can heal him and take out that Death Archer, gaining 46 experience, which is a lot for Chester. He gets damaged for 2 because of the poison. Slade will maneuver in to attack the zombie for 14 damage. Critical hit. Pretty solid damage for Slade. Hopefully Geralt will be able to take out this zombie real quick. Damaged by 13. Good gravy. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. Okay. While Chester is also poisoned, it's maybe more important to heal him right now. 15 hit points. Still not fully recovered. She gets only 12 for doing it. Zombie moves in to attack Chester again, dealing 10 damage. That Evil Cloud, I think, is going to come and deal with my flank that's progressing to the east. Meanwhile, Bowie does 11 damage to a zombie and levels up to 14. HP up by 2, attack up by 1, defense up by 1, agility by 1. Jaha will attack this Hobgobbo. Almost one-shots it. But thankfully we will leave that ugly business for Peter, who squawks his way into defeating that thing. It becomes level 13. HP up by 1, attack up by 2, defense up by 1. Excellent. Excellent. The Evil Smoke moves up to attack Slade, who dodges the attack. Quickly dodges the attack, I might add. Pretty great stuff. Now both Slade and Vlad need to gain a level still here. But I don't think... I think we're going to give that evil smoke to Vlad, hopefully. And I don't know who to give this zombie kill to, but I want it dead immediately. So we'll give it to Chester. Zombie was defeated. He earns 49 experience and levels up to 15. HP up by 2, attack up by 1, defense up by 1, agility up by 1. Poof. Chester gets damaged by 2 because of the poison. We won't kill that guy with Slade. Again, we're really going to hope Vlad takes out that last little fella. Oh, he really wants to go for Slade, though. This time he does 9 damage. His attack connects. We will detox Chester. Chester is no longer poisoned. Sarah earned 5 experience points at that time. Okay, so Jaha and Ziggy are going to make up our front line, with Peter following close behind. Come on, Vlad, take out this evil cloud, buddy. 8 damage. Yes. 12 damage. Okay, so he's hitting about as hard as anybody could hope for. Chester doesn't go on the very front lines there. I don't know if anybody has a medicinal herb in that little eastern flank. Okay, those groups are actually breaking into smaller groups of 3, which I don't know if that's a good idea on their part. I think they'd be much more potent as a huge group of 6. Or 9 for that matter. But I suppose I am flanking them, so this is just what they gonna do. Here's a little heal for Chester. Bringing him up to 29 hit points. Heal 1 and 2 basically cap out at 15 hit points back. You can't do more than that until heal 3, which hopefully Sarah will get someday. Don't think anyone can hit Phoenix there. Okay, Chester is now the new front line. Oh, that archer can hit the Phoenix there. Ooh, he takes 7 damage. Which is painful, but not fatal. Well, they're kind of drawing back a bit, but then they send their healer out to... Oh, wow, 14 damage. Okay, okay. I take back what I said. Oh, the Black Monk quickly dodged Jaha's attack. But will he dodge Ziggy's attack? No, and gets damaged by 15. Well, looks like they are pulling up into 3 different groups. Sarah is going to toss a heal on Ziggy. Because as we all know, Shining Force rule states if you lose your leader, you immediately lose the fight. So, if Ziggy dies, this is all for nothing. Vlad moves in on the east. Our little Phoenix pal is going to land and start singing his death song at this Death Archer. Squawk. Doesn't even knock him down to half. How lame. Chester also does the same amount of damage and cannot defeat that archer. I have a feeling Chester's going to bite it here. Oh, heavy attack for 10 damage. And the second attack for another 7. Ouch. Slade can't quite reach anyone to attack. So we don't want to run him in. Oh. Master Mage just straight up attacks Chester for 4 damage. Black Monk heals himself, I'm betting, for 15. Yep. Geralt, proving me a liar, cannot make it to the enemy. Okay, we definitely don't want to run Ziggy into the middle of that crew, so we'll have him stand back and just pound on that Master Monk for 15 damage again. Chester taking another arrow, brought down to 0 hit points from 2 critical hits, 1 and a second attack. Unbelievable. I have a feeling I'm going to regret splitting my party. Oh, maybe not. Evil Cloud takes out Slade. Heavy attack, 14 damage. What a hatchet job. Peter the Phoenix takes 3 damage. And luckily no other enemies can reach him. Vlad knocks that Evil Cloud down by half. Gains 21 experience and gains a level. I didn't see what his gains were, but I'm really happy that he gained that level. Peter comes and finishes off the Master Monk that they should have killed before they attack the rest of that group. And then Sarah will heal Peter because he's almost dead. He won't be up to full. He'll be 5 short. And there you go. Now, we got to kind of be tactical here. Because although we have a healer, we're only fighting 4 on 6. Oh, 4 on 7. Okay, Geralt needs a level now. Bang. 15 damage. Evil Cloud was defeated. Gains 50 experience points. It's not a rumor. It can happen. Geralt leveled up. Oh no. Blaze level 2 should do about 10 damage to everybody it catches. Even Peter, who should be somewhat resistant to fire, you'd think. Oh, that archer's going to get a shot at Peter. Leave him down to 1 hit point. Lovely, lovely number of heavy attacks over on this other team. That guy's going to finish Peter off. Because Peter's an unkillable phoenix, I don't have to pay to revive him. That's pretty sick. Oh, I don't know if Vlad is only going to take 1 damage. Oh, he's not going to take any damage because he quickly dodged the attack. Well, in an attempt to even out these numbers, we're going to send Ziggy in to immediately take out this Death Archer. He becomes level 15, gets a whole bunch of gains. Jaha will attack this Death Archer over here, but only for about half his life. And Jaha will also level up. Master Mage got hit by 4. Good job, Sarah. You're going to get fireballed. Nope. She's going to get hit in the face with a stick for 9 damage. That Master Mage, by not moving, is effectively bottlenecked for me. So I just have to worry about the 2 archers, although she's probably not going to make it through this fight either. But if I have Ziggy take out this archer, he won't get to attack. The zombie gets another shot at Vlad. He does only take 1 damage, but he gets poisoned. Vlad gets a counterattack for 5. Sarah's going to move back and heal herself. Vlad will do-si-do around this zombie and hit him with his hat. This time doing 9 damage. Vlad gets damaged by 2 because of the poison. That's terrible news. Jaha moves in and chops 15 damage on the Master Mage. Geralt will move up and hopefully take this zombie right out of the fight, and does. 16 damage. Vlad the Bunny says, the farce continues. Welcome, friend. You're just in time to see me hopefully not lose this fight. Master Mage hits Jaha for 1 damage. Don't know why he's not Blaze 2ing. My guys are tantalizingly spread for AoE damage. And I'm just really surprised they're not doing it. But at this point, it kind of looks like I've got this one in the bag. Ziggy hits the Death Archer for 14. The zombie can do nothing. Yeah, it's all the AI's fault that I won this fight. Jahal hit the Death Archer. Get 45 experience. Sarah is going to run over here and heal Ziggy, because we really don't want him to die. She could have healed herself, but whatever. It's just money. Sarah earned 10 experience points, became level 13. That's great. HP up, MP up, attack up, defense up, agility up, detox increased to level 2. Yay. This little fella needs to be healed and detoxed. Oh, no he doesn't, because he's going to get cooked by fire. The vindictive Master Mage runs over to immediately kill Vlad, just to feel better about himself. Vlad the Bunny said, I had to sleep. I'm all groggy right now. Well, your turtle self just got annihilated by magic. I'm sorry, Vlad. It wasn't my choice. Ziggy does 11 damage to that Hobgobbo. Hobgobbo goes in to take a swing at the new guy, dealing only 3 damage. Hobgoblins are so weak now. Oh, this zombie will almost certainly finish Sarah off. She is exhausted. This is a close one, folks. Even with the stupidity of the AI. I wonder if I do that if we win. Let's see. Okay, Jaha takes up the Master Mage, earns 49 experience, levels up to 15. Jaha is the all-star of this battle for sure. Oh, and they're all down. Poof.
Luke, are you okay? Luke?
Oh, he's fine.
Squawk, they knocked me senseless. Where are the devils? Ziggy, did you defeat them? Nobody in Bedeau can fight like that. Thank you.
He's a great fighter. Volcanon doesn't know how good he is.
He'll learn. Let's go see the mayor and get a raft.
Ziggy decided to take Luke the Birdman with him. So the first thing we're going to do is go to this church and spend a lot of money reviving over half of our party.
Gosh, Sarah's exhausted, but I can recall the soul. It's gonna cost you, though.
The worst news is the first fight after we get the raft is maybe the hardest fight that we have had yet. So, Vlad the Bunny says, holy shit, did that bird just talk? Indeed he did. Luke the Birdman is our newest party member. We also picked up Geralt the Wolfman. So, you know, I've got a whole cast of like furry characters on my team here, from a rat man to a bird character, little flying phoenix, you know, just the coolest crew. If you ever wanted to go to like a rave, you would hang out with the Shining Fires. A little turtle guy, a couple of centaurs, you know, totally legit crew. Do I have another desire? I do not. We're going to go back to Bedeau first to see if that secret character is unlocked. Actually, let's go see the mayor and get our raft first. Then we'll go back to Bedeau. I think we got to pick up a certain somebody from the old mayor's house.
Please, take that boy with you.
Okay, what voice shall we give to this character? got to be a good one, because you hear this one for a while. Vlad the Bunny says, Geralt is the Witcher guy's name, I think. Well, now you know where they got the influence for it. Right here from Shining Force. As for this character, we're going to give him the voice of... Okay. Who are you? Excuse me, but I'm blind. He's going to be like super sarcastic. Yeah. Sarcastic and rude. So, don't kill me. Please take him. Okay, well, no one's saying a lot here. I would like to take the blind boy with me. Oh, okay, he's actually looking now. I'm sorry, don't possess me.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. What a loon. That's a sweet bird pun, Luke. You're welcome on my Shining Force. For now. Come on, Mayor. We're alive. What? The mayor examines Luke carefully. You're warm. You're alive. Jump, jump. I really regret all of this. Suddenly the devils appeared. We had no power to resist them. They promised they would do nothing if we gave Oddler to them. And you sent me in Oddler's place? I'm sorry. Please don't tell King Beto. All right, I won't. If you prepare a raft for Ziggy. Oh, thank you. A raft. Okay.
Hey, Ripster!
Ripster? Yeah?
Prepare a raft for Prince Luke. But it's the last one we have. I don't care. You can make another if necessary, can't you? Yes, sir. Just do what the heck the man says, Ripster. Like, come on. A raft will be waiting for you on the river. Why don't you take a look at it right now? He wants to get rid of us.
You're right. Anyway, now we have a raft. Let's go.
Why don't you take a look at it right now?
Vlad the Bunny says, bird puns for days. Absolutely. And then says the Ripster from the bus. I don't know what bus. Just a minute. If it's possible, please take this boy with you. You lazy human. You don't want to take care of him?
Ziggy, will you take him with us?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Are you serious? Ziggy, you're too nice.
You're right to be concerned, Peter.
Oh, thank you. Oddler, Ziggy will take you. You can trust him.
Thank you very much. Oh, he fell right over. What a dingleberry.
Watch out. Be careful.
Yeah, I will. I'm Oddler. I was nearly dead when I came here. Actually, I don't remember. I don't know the reason why the devils are after me. I'm afraid I'll cause you a lot of trouble. Ziggy decides to take Oddler with him. Seems like a legit move, given everything in that conversation we just had. So, you might have noticed we're now heading back to Beto. The first thing we're going to do is see if we actually do need to give this longsword over to our friend Luke. What? He hasn't joined my party yet? It's madness. Okay, well, I guess we have to wait until we go to the raft to officially get Luke in our team. Joy of joys. Vlad the Bunny says, sorry, it was an old commercial. A lady gets a call that she dreads, Rickster from the bus, so I assume that she met a man of ill repute on the public transportation system. I will cause you trouble. Come aboard. That is basically the Shining Force's entire feelings on the matter of this character. Now, previously, when visiting this area, we met a small bird person that kind of flew around outside, and we all had a good laugh, you know.
I'm bored. I want to go out. How wonderful it would be to fly on such a beautiful day.
Dagnabbit. It's going to make a liar out of me, I swear. But we are looking for a bird person somewhere around here. It has to happen now. It must happen today. Let's see if this guy...
See, I told you I could fly. Sort of.
Womp womp. Vlad the Bunny asks, is there a Harvey Birdman? That's kind of the voice I'm trying to give to Luke. It's a tough one, so I'm basically just making him like an announcer.
Yeah, no, come back.
The dreams of tiny bird people.
Have you seen my dad? Mom won't tell me anything about him.
Sad times in Birdland.
Shh, my hatchling is sleeping quiet.
I don't see your hatchling. We've already talked to her about her hot water fetish.
I'm bored. I want to go out.
Yap, yap, yap. Okay, so one more thing we're going to try to do here before anything else happens.
Yes, they were strong, but monsters like the Kraken and Tauros are much bigger.
Spoiler alert. Yes, they are. Way bigger. Okay. We are going to hop down these stairs here real quick. Missed opportunity. Blind kid could have been Stephen Colbert voice from Harvey Birdman. Ha ha! Birdman! I can't do that voice too well, personally. But I believe the character's name is Phil Ken Sebin. Now, you've probably noticed I'm walking around out here a lot. A certain event is supposed to trigger that leads to me getting a secret character later. I think I have to do it before I leave. So I'm really trying to get it to go here. But I'm not finding it. So let's go get our raft outside. Now, let's go to Devil's Tail and see Creed. The worst band in existence.
It sounds like Luke is going with us.
I am. I want to fight with Ziggy. This might be exciting.
Luke the Birdman joined the farce. Yeah.
I didn't know you were such an adventurer.
All right, wow, let's go.
Wow, indeed. Okay, let's do a quick little search here. Oh, okay. So from what I've read, I've already triggered everything. So let's just wander around the bushes out here. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's the hatchling that was sleeping. Oh, my screech! Oh, right on to Ziggy. Thank you. Thank you. Screech is okay. And you know if his names are all in caps like that, that he's going to definitely be part of the party later. So, there you have it. Screech. That's how you get him. You don't get him right now. Oh, no, you don't. But later, there's an extra Birdman that'll be joining the Fibres. But seriously, that is like one of the more secret characters in the game. So, to trigger that, you needed to go and talk to that little bird guy who showed us how he could fly. And then you have to like wander around in the bushes as you saw me do until that event triggers. So now you know. Anyway, I'm glad we're all having fun and games here, but the bad news is we're about to get to like the hardest fight that we've ever been in. This fight is so hard that usually you have to like go and grind. So you can actually go back to like any of the towns you found on the new continent here so far. But we have to give it a go. I'm pretty sure we're going to get defeated. But let's give it a try.
Huh? The raft stopped. Did the water stop flowing? What's happening? Wow, what's that? Ziggy, look there. Oh my gosh.
It's a freshwater kraken.
Monster! It appeared from the river.
It must be the monster they mentioned in Polka. Watch out. That wasn't his voice. Gosh darn it. Okay, so the good news is all I have to do is take out the head and I win. The bad news is, in case you couldn't tell, I can't actually walk on water at all, so I've only got a couple characters who can go out to the distance that you need to get to actually hit the head. And on top of that, the head has a ranged attack and is probably going to be a real pain in the tuchus to actually hit. Am I allowed to say tuchus? So, let's not get too attached to the idea of beating this in one shot. Probably going to have to spend a lot of my gold. Vlad the Bunny announces that he is back and lets me know that he was heating up some food. Good man, Vlad. Good man. Food is delicious. I haven't had much myself today, so I'm looking forward to doing that in the future. You've just come back to see us fight the dreaded freshwater kraken, which is actually one of the toughest fights in the game. Right up there with the chessboard fight and probably the post-credits fight. Vlad the Bunny says, beer battered fish fillets. Sounds pretty good. Fish for days. Okay, so let's move Luke back. Now, we can have a quick look at the battlefield, but it's basically you're on a crappy little raft, and all these tentacles are going to try to beat you to death. And you can hurt them. Like, you can fight the tentacles if you want to. It's probably smart to do it for experience and whatnot. But they're really resilient, and as we've talked about, it's tough to actually line up hits against them. And, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Vlad the Bunny says, this Kraken is no Ultros. There is no other Ultros. Ultros is probably my favorite Final Fantasy villain. So normally I like to do about 4 fights on one of these Shining Force streams, but we're at an hour and a half already. So win or lose, this is probably going to be the final battle we do in this one, I think, unless we beat it miraculously very quickly. Now you'll notice I'm keeping my characters pretty off of the edges of the raft. That's because I don't want them to get hit in the face with tentacles. All of these tentacles have to make their way over. So we're just going to single file our way bit by bit. Oh, we're getting immediately attacked. You'll notice that they all basically go for Ziggy if they can. Kraken's leg does 15 damage, and the leg is the weakest of the opponents. So that's terrible. I'll show you what it's like to actually fight one of these things. So Peter, who is gaining buckets of attack and doing a lot of damage to even the newest enemies in the last fight, only does 7 damage against them. Vlad the Bunny says, I've seen this tentacle cartoon before. Perhaps in an RPG Maker or something of that type. Bam. Critical hit, 6 damage from Chester. Slade can't reach it. So we'll have Luke do it. Good old Luke. 1 damage. Now, Luke, we did not equip with the longsword that I said we were going to have to equip him with. So that's, I guess, partially on me. Okay, the Kraken head so far is not moving. By the way, with our cowardly choice of trying to just woo the head into attacking us directly, you'll notice I'm not caring so much about getting that. I have to get a level for Slade and Vlad. Don't worry about that right now. Wow. Okay. So Ziggy is down to 9 hit points. He can only do 6 points of damage himself to the leg. We're going to keep the spot south of him open for Sarah, who needs to get there to heal him. Or else this fight's going to be over way too shortly. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. No, yep. So Sarah will cast heal level 1. Vlad the Bunny says, good old Slade Craven. He sure taught those terrorists a thing or two about aircrafts. Peter attacks and take out the Kraken leg. Hooray. 49 experience, levels up to 49. That's great. That's just superb. So happy about that. Kraken head still hasn't moved. Let's tempt it with some bait. Ziggy actually makes the tastiest of bait for Kraken heads. But I'm guessing both the tentacle below us and the tentacle to the left of us will probably move in and try to attack us. Or maybe all of these legs will come up and try to attack us. I mean, if you think about it, why wouldn't you? Head still isn't moving. Vlad the Bunny says, I can't decide what city name I like better, Hoboken or Sheboygan. I gotta give it to Sheboygan. I think you're just favoritism towards hobos because you love that word. And that's cool. It's a good word. But like, Sheboygan, that sounds like a whole action. Or like a description to like an event that you can't put into words.
I went down to the pub yesterday and Sheboygan, 20 guys dressed up as clowns came out of that place. All of them bleeding from the mouth. I don't understand why. Sheboygan. You know, like that. All right, Ziggy's back up to full health. That's awesome. Vlad, I feel like, is just going to get picked apart by this big squid if I get him too close. May, actually, ironically, we kind of want to get near because she can maybe hit him. Who has that sword for Luke? Jaha does, if I'm not mistaken. So we need Jaha to get over to Luke pretty quick. So far, the Kraken is not moving any of its limbs. Its head is also not moving. It's kind of just staring me down. It's advancing its other limbs. It's just not doing anything. Okay, item. Give. Longsword. Birdman Luke. Vlad the Bunny. Lol. Perfect. I will now use it in this context. I was with a girl last week in Sheboygan. I have AIDS now. Yep, I can work with this. Oh no. I mean, I suppose I shouldn't laugh at that, but we live in interesting times. Who is not over in... Okay, so I'm still only at 11 characters. So actually I'll be able to have another person in my party once I pick them up. Unless I've already lost someone that I'm not counting. But in the meantime... So what I can do is I can send Luke and Peter in to go and beat on the Kraken head, but they won't do very much damage, is the issue. Kraken head is still not moving. Vlad the Bunny says, "You do not realize what you've done by giving me that word to use." Keep in mind, Vlad, we don't have the context outside of this stream, so no one else will get it. You'll have to spread that. It'll have to be like your thing. Or you can just carry a copy of this stream with you everywhere you go and show people. I would suggest making a clip. Okay, so we're going to put Bowie on the edge of this pier here as some sort of tantalizing treat to try and lure in the Kraken head. I don't know if it's going to work. So far, it doesn't look like it's going to work. Vlad the Bunny says, "I think people will catch on." Well, that's all on you, friend. I wish you the best of luck. The very best of luck spreading that sweet, sweet Sheboygan. Okay, so he doesn't seem to be going for my Ziggy sacrifice. So I don't know what's going to make him finally attack me. But I do know that when he comes, it's going to really be painful. That's what she said. Vlad the Bunny said, "Those that know their Wisconsin geography anyway." Schenectady is another fun one. Okay, well, this is not the most fun for a stream, and I apologize. I don't know why this damn thing isn't attacking me.
Just a lot of sting. Okay. Kraken arms. Nope, still not doing anything. Maybe I have to hit it first. So we're going to send in Peter and Luke to do a preliminary attack. See if that gets to do anything. As you'll see, very quickly, they will be overwhelmed. Peter doing 6 damage. That's actually better than I thought he'd do. Oh, now they're just straight up moving the arms and legs in. Vlad getting hit for 7. And then gets a second attack, getting him wiped out. Unbelievable. This game. Okay. I don't think, yeah, she has to be in melee range to be able to blast. So we're going to let people who are better able at actually doing damage do that. Kraken leg is going to get shot at by May. She does 4 damage, which is respectable. And she leveled up. HP up by 1, attack up by 1, defense up by 1, agility up by 1. Jahaz going to pull back and hit this leg for 6 damage. Now the Kraken head moves and shoots Geralt. We're actually super lucky that it moved all the way in to do this. 12 damage. He's going to immediately retort by running over and punching it in the face, doing 7 damage. Regrettably, only one person can melee with him at that spot. So we're going to have Slade attack this Kraken leg for 6 damage. Luke the Birdman. Now Luke's going to do like 1 damage, yeah. Oh, I wish he still had his spear to attack on an angle. But he doesn't, so he won't. Kazan, on the other hand, can do this. Cast Blaze level 2. Bam, 7 damage. If we take the head out, we win. So that is, again, what we're trying to do. Ziggy, we're going to move inland a bit. Kraken head gets to go again and will attack Geralt. Now, it's really too bad that Geralt just had to die, but the fact that he's out of the way now means that someone else can melee that thing. So that's not so bad. We might, I don't want to jinx us, but we might actually be able to take this out in 1 hit. We're going to lose Sarah here. That's, again, really too bad. Oh, 20 damage. Still alive. Still alive. Still clinging by a thread. More than anything, the Kraken head needs to die. So we send in Jaha, who does 5 damage to it. Not very much damage. But between another Kazan attack and Peter here, we should be able to maybe take this thing out. Kraken head damaged by 6. We're even going to throw May into the mix. She does 2 damage. 2 experience points. We're going to pull our priest back in and heal her. Well, unless something really terrible happens here, we are going to beat this in our first try. Oh. Something terrible could happen. He's blowing out Aqua Breath on Sarah, doing only 11 damage, somehow. Birdman Luke for the kill on the Kraken. This is... oh. Luke. Just the worst. Chester cannot get in there to fight that thing, so we'll have him attack this leg. Doing 7 damage, not enough to kill it. Meanwhile, all the arms and legs sit back. Useless. Slade will go in and get that kill. Wha-bam. 49 experience points. And, like, let's not get me wrong. I mean, you could hang back here and farm a lot of experience in this fight. So it wouldn't be the worst thing to lose. But I'd much rather get on with the content. So Kazan, absolutely, is going to take out this Kraken. Oof. Campfire for the win. Kraken head was defeated. Kazan earned 49 experience, leveled up to 14, HP up, MP up, attack up, defense up, agility, 320 gold coins. Boom. Vlad the Bunny says, Vlad, the bad luck turtle. And then, lol, Luke, you had one job. Yeah, I know. That Kraken head doesn't like getting hit. It was amazing how well that worked out, folks. I'm not going to lie. So we've managed to make it to our new town. We will absolutely go shopping, but the first thing we absolutely must do is heal up our party. And you know what? I'm even going to do another fight. Just for you guys. Is there no priest in this terrible place? I'm sure there is. I'm sure I'm just walking in the wrong direction to find him. Oh, hi there.
How on earth did you come to Hassan? By raft? Wow, you killed the Kraken?
I sure did. Revive my people, please. What is this terrible place? Oh, I guess the Kraken's been really bad on their business. Ziggy looked in the barrel and was empty. Let's search all these barrels, though, for sure. Because there's no reason for me to be over here. Mithril. Mithril's really good. It lets you build endgame weapons. So that's a great find. There's Mithril probably all through the game, but I'm not really sure where it all is. So every Mithril you find is like a bonus when you're watching my stream. Okay. So nope. Yep, nope. All the houses kind of look like churches. Vlad the Bunny says, Ziggy found Solid Snake in the barrel. If only.
Where are you from?
Ziggy came from Grans Island.
Then we could be related.
What do you mean?
Our ancestors came to Parmesia to chase after a soldier called Max.
Max was the lead character from the original Shining Force.
They lost his trail at the shore and then split into two groups. One group went back to Grans by way of Devil's Tail.
Oh, what happened to Max?
He wasn't found in Parmesia, so maybe he went to Grans. I'm not really sure. I think I'll take a nap now. Bye.
And I guess we'll politely leave your house. So, 2 priests, but no actual church. Oh, and look at this. Ha ha! Treasure. Delicious treasure. Mithril. 2 mithrils. Mithril for days. Okay, and we'll go around here and up here.
Welcome. Your desire will be fulfilled.
So we lost Vlad. And we lost Geralt. And that's it. We only lost 2 guys in that fight. That could have been way worse. That's probably the best I've ever done in that Kraken fight. I'm very happy at how that went. Now, let's go see about upgrading some weapons.
What's up, boy?
What indeed. Ooh, steel swords. Better than long swords. Steel lance. A power axe, which is better than a middle axe. New rods. 2 new rods. It was like all the money I just spent in that last place was stupid. Because now everybody gets an upgrade. Except for Chester. Okay. Vlad the Bunny. That old man was channeling Plinkett after his story. Get out of my house. Okay, so time to outfit. Ziggy's going to get rid of his angel wing. Because I'm sick of 30 gold coins. So worth it. It's the wing of a friggin' angel. Show some respect. Okay. So that'll do it. Steel sword costs a lot of money. Who gets it? Ziggy. And the other steel sword goes to our new friend Luke, who is currently marked for removal from the Shining Force, but we will get at least one more character, I think, before he goes. Power Axe costs 110, or 1,100, not 110 at all. Missed by about a decimal. We're going to give it to Jaha. We need 2 power sticks, a thief's dagger, and a steel arrow. I'm sure we can afford all of that with some selling. Oops, Sarah's hands are full. To anyone else? Who wants it? Kazan wants it. Oh, just hit my mic there. Sorry about that. We will sell the stuff we don't need. Chester gets to keep his. The middle axe can go. Oh, Slade. Gonna get a sweet new knife. Vlad the Bunny says, the dialogue goes from telling a story to being very blunt and sudden in this game. That's very true. It's quizzical. Yeah, I got it. So many swords. Luke, sword master. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so now we should be able to buy everybody their stuff without any sort of concern about inventory or, you know, any of that crap that we usually worry about. Thieves' dagger. That's definitely not where the apostrophe goes on thieves, but that's okay. What do I want to buy? A steel arrow. It costs 1270 gold. Who gets it? Give it to May. No, I don't want another steel arrow. Okay, that's it, I think. I think the whole crew's outfitted now. Thank you. Come again. Hey, let's look at this. Talk to this guy.
Hassan's a port town, but we've had no trading recently.
Because your port is all dried up on account of the Kraken. Oh, look at this place with the stuff in the vases, maybe. Nope, just dark inside.
Yes, I'm Road. I'm really busy right now. Time is dear to me. Please don't bother me.
Frickin' Road. You guessed it. Road will join our party eventually. Eventually. Vlad the Bunny says, oh, shucks. Yeah, they take things pretty casually out here. Pretty sure if I go into this desert, it's immediate combat. Ah, yes, I remember this fight well. So, like, this is a fight you can grind a whole bunch if you want to. Which we don't really want to. Oh, there's a lot of harder enemies here. Golems, gargoyles. But yes, this is the way I have to go to get to Creed. And since we've almost been playing for 2 hours, this will be our last battle. And this is a pretty good fight to see what our capabilities are going to be. Or at least I think so anyway. Vlad says, let this be our final battle. Yep, so the desert comboed with the forest is going to make the going pretty slow for most of our characters here. But not old Petey. So rather than, form up and all that good stuff, we're just going to, oh, look at that. Slade's not really bothered by the sand. So we'll just put him in front of, what's her name? Sarah. So the biggest priority targets right now would be Master Mages, just because we don't want to get fireballed for a lot of damage. Although gargoyles are pretty tough too, as I remember. In fact, a lot of these new enemies are difficult to deal with, but we are fully equipped, and I believe in us. That's pretty much suicide if I fly Luke in there alone. Vlad the Bunny says, Slade Craven gives no craps about the terrain, because Slade Craven is an awesome rat fellow. Meanwhile, Jaha, slow, Scottish, Jaha. Uh-oh. Alright, so this is a new enemy, a gargoyle. It attacks Sarah and does almost her entire hit point bar. Not encouraging. Meanwhile, we send in Ziggy against this golem enemy. 11 damage. Earned 18 experience points, but no level up. May's going to back it up and shoot this gargoyle. Whack. 13 damage. Sarah's going to run away and heal herself. Not you, Vlad. Sarah. Vlad the Bunny says, I never watched the cartoon Gargoyles. I know some people who think that it's like the best cartoon that was ever made. I thought it was pretty cool when I was young. Oh, the Master Mage counterattacks and hits Peter in the face with a stick. He looks unimpressed. Vlad moving in to attack the golem. Bang, 5 damage. This is where we need to start feeding Vlad kills again. Gargoyles, I don't remember a lot of. I don't think it aired too easily defined in Canada, so I never watched a lot of it here. But I remember a lot of people give it cred now for having, like, Jonathan Frakes, who was William Riker. Oh, no. Ziggy's getting double shot by that cannon thing. He's already at half-life. Anyway. Jonathan Frakes played one of the, like, bad guys / anti-hero characters that they were constantly at odds with. Slade becomes level 16, HP up by 2, attack up by 2, defense up by 1, agility up by 1. Awesome. Kazan cannot reach that cannon to damage it. Luke engages the Master Mage, damaging him by 11, but not enough to take him out. Uh-oh. Everybody's going to get hurt here. Oh, Vlad is exhausted. Maybe this is why it's tough to raise that little turtle fella. Now I've got to worry about Bowie getting taken out here, which he almost certainly will. Wham. Damaged by 14. Ziggy's exhausted. Vlad the Bunny says, my favorite cartoon as a kid was Batman, the animated series, which is a good choice, because, and I'm saying this, not Vlad, Batman, the animated series was an amazing cartoon. From its art style to its voice acting, everything about that cartoon was awesome. I feel like every Batman incarnation that they've done animated since that cartoon has just been constantly trying to chase the coolness of that Batman. Maybe some of them have achieved it. I don't watch Batman anymore. Oh, nobody's dead. Okay. Well, I'm actually going to cap that here, I think, folks, because my wife will be getting off work soon, and I probably should spend some time with her when she gets home. But maybe I'll be back tonight and stream something different. Shining Force definitely is at the forefront of my mind these days, just because I really like doing this as a stream. It's just, if I can't read, my nose gets all clogged up or whatever from being sick. It's no good. So, with that, I'm very sorry for cutting it a little short, but, you know. Vlad the Bunny says, Kevin Conroy Batman is best Batman. I'd probably agree with that, actually. And Vlad the Bunny also says, have a good night. Vlad, I'll probably be back later. It's not like when I'm streaming at 3 in the morning. It's only 11, and I'm sure I'll be back later. But in the meantime, thank you for tuning in to watch this next part of our Shining Force stream, and hopefully we'll make it through that cursed battle in the desert next time. I'm Son of Stapes. Thanks for checking out my stream.